So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
So it's down to business here.
Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
Focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a more holding midfielder, but that seems wrong when you know how good he is 30 yards forward.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Messi. Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's managed to get free.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
Alaba, that's a sharp pass.
Picked out brilliantly. He's had a shot! And again!
Defending of the desperate variety.
The ball has bounced loose now.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Gerrard. Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cruyff finding himself in space. Still goalless at the moment.
Romario gets into a good position.
And it's Messi.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
He's had it taken off him.
Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Spread out to the left. Alaba picks it up out wide.
Alaba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Company did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Zanetti.
Lille definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Mateus. Bullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner.
Now it's Romario. In with the challenge.
Can he get it through?
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And it's Tevez.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Messi.
And Messi! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Has he won it? He just might have won it! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Colombia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Good challenge, excellent challenge.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
The less said about that pass, the better. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Cafu. Is there any support? He might not need it.
That's an imaginative pass. Spread neatly.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Knocks it into space.
Now it's Tevez, looking for the run.
And he welcomes it in.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Colombia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Messi, looking to add to his goal.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Colombia up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Colombia just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And we get things going again. Colombia leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Gerrard wins the duel this time. That is good progress on the left. Cruyff has got himself a free kick.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Cafu.
The shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cafu is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Gets his head on it!
He's done very well to get to that.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Could move up a gear here.
Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Tevez.
And that has put paid to that.
Mateus tries to play it through. Can he latch on to this? Cafu. To Gerrard. And it's Messi. Now it's Romario. And he was quick to react.
That wasn't the greatest of balls.
Great vision. That's a good ball out wide. He has found a way through.
And the shot! And that's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He is through here!
Decent chance! Gerrard.
And it's Cruyff. No, he's not getting his way this time. Gerrard. This looks promising. Aims beyond the defence. Cafu. Gerrard. Akanji is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Messi. Nicely spread. Tevez. That's a cute ball. And he's only too happy to take that back. Spread to the right. Messi. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's running through. Ferran Torres was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
That's a little off target. Closing in on the last quarter. Mateus! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He slings it in.
That's good defensive concentration.
Oh, he's having a go! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Now, can they get him away? Incoming delivery. That's destined for the flank.
Lille clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Romario. Colombia needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Zanetti demonstrating his defensive quality there, and he's worked it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Gerrard. Bullet. Messi. Messi ploughing through the middle. Kaká defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. But that has not gone well. It's a searching pass. Mateus is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And this is Romario! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
And that's it. Colombia pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stage.